Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. AAA action coming at you on the show. It's the Sugarland Space Cowboys and the Albuquerque Isotopes. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Please welcome your Albuquerque Isotopes.
Who declared is now live. Streaming MLB The Show 2-3, Road to the Show 2-0-2-3,
Just about ready to go.
Esta
And starting in this one, Ryan Rollison.
check mark, live
He's
online
off to a
under
good
the
start,
game
getting a
MLB
win
The
in
Show
his
2-3.
first start of the season, and so lifted a little bit of pressure. Right here, it's all about getting win number 2.
So 2 down. Now at the plate, Francis Cummings. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good. Home run number 5 on the season, and they grabbed the lead. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So digging in, Alex McKenna. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Alex McKenna.
No outs, runners at first and second. Into center, Cummings. On his way over, he's got it. Runner tagging for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, David Hensley.
So now here's the DH, Logan Cerny. He's 0 for 1. Madris at first, 1 gone.
Hey, roll up, plays at 2.
Swing and a ball popped up, and it drops in. The throw in, lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit, Rick Dunbar. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That is the inning. Welcome back. Bottom of the 4th at the plate. Francis Cummings.
Francis Cummings.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Gutierrez back to work. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Boy, nice rip. Hey, good piece, nice hit.
The batter, the third baseman.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Man at first. Here's the third baseman, Warming Bernabel. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Hey, we're patient up there.
That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Misses outside, ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here comes a 3-2. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
And here's the first baseman, Hunter Goodman. 0 for 1 so far. Cummings over at second. Bernabel at first with no outs. Ground ball, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now the left fielder, Dustin Harris. 2 outs with a runner at third. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first on the run. That ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4. The Space Cowboys out front, 6-2. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Francis Cummings. He's already homered in this game.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Cummings measures 5 feet 8 inches, 190 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2023. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So up next, Warming Bernabel. He's 0 for 1. Two outs. Swing and a ball popped up, and it falls. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Back-to-back singles. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Righty delivers. Out there to center. McKenna moving under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, and now the first baseman, number 20. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And it drops in.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And here is Francis Cummings.
Francis Cummings.
Hey, no one better right now, kid. Here we go.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher. Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
Right guy, right place. Here we go.
That's to third. Oh, nice play. Nicely done for the out. One hit, one left. Ninth inning coming up. The Space Cowboys out front here, 6-2.
This one was pretty much decided in the third inning. From that point on, all they had to do is play fundamentally sound baseball to secure the win, and they did just that.
And your final, 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Space Cowboys. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base.
Just about ready to roll. And today's starter, number 29.
Boog, 8 solid innings his last time out, picked up the win. See what he's got today. If he plays catch with his catcher the way he did, doesn't shake off, I think we'll see more of the same.
One down. Francis Cummings getting ready to hit. 3 hits and a loss last night. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
MOG star, new status, road to the show
Mission accomplished there as he
Esta
picks up
has
the
new
RBI to
Historia.
give him the lead. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Now the third baseman, Warming Bernabel.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Batting 6th, the first baseman.
And now it's going to be Hunter Goodman.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Diving, and he can't make the play. In comes the run from third, and they take a 2-run lead, and they put the tag on him for the out. And welcome back. New inning getting started, and here's the first baseman, number 20.
Joey Loperfido.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they...
Here's the center fielder, Francis Cummings. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Cummings batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Hard hit to third. Sends it to first, and he's out.
Now batting, third baseman, Warming.
Bottom of the 6th inning, and now the center fielder, Francis Cummings.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong. On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Liner, base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at first. Now it's going to be warming Bernabel. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Puts it away for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Now here is Hunter Goodman. 1 for 2. Cummings leads off first with one away. On the ground, 2 ball. To second, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 6 full. The Isotopes on top 2-0. Here's the third baseman, number 23.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Right-handed reliever. And that one is lifted in the air. That gets down for a hit. The tying run is in to score from third. We are tied at 2.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the base.
David Hensley now at the plate, 1 for 3.
Hey, get him with your best stuff right here.
Base knock center field. McKenna around third. 1 run across. Now around third, waving him home. He's in there. And they lead by 2.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see it inside the Parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
So 2 away with nobody on. And the batter now, number 23.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
The 2-1. That's out to center field. Cummings sizes this one up, and that's the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Francis Cummings.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. For a guy that's been swinging the bat, well, all game long, that was a pretty ugly swing right there. I'm sure he'll tighten it up on this next pitch.
Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. He'll score, and now they trail by 1.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Warming Bernabel will hit next. The corners are in, middle infield playing back for the double play.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Here we go, no one better.
And the righty deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
And now the first baseman, Hunter Goodman. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Dive, and he's got it. The throw, and they get the out. On the money, nice play. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Through 8 full, the Space Cowboys have the lead, 4-3.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And the final score here, 4-3.
Victorious Space Cowboys. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base.
All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab, Adrian Martinez. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. He'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
Great hit right there. Great hit.
Batting fifth.
And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Now the third baseman, Warming Bernabel. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Batting sixth, the first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Hunter Goodman. 1 out, bases full.
Hey, one time, right now.
Line drive. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they lead by 2.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag to tag takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
So digging in, Dustin Harris. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Two on, 2 outs. In the air, left field. Number 43, under it. And that ends the inning. Two outs, nobody on. Now it's the right fielder, Bly Madris.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
This one in the air, center field. Cummings under it. And that is that. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Francis Cummings. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ball hammered left field, back there, and it's out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
all set for the start of the inning. Keston Hura up to hit now.
The designated hitter, Keston Hura.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Cummings makes the grab, one away.
The batter, the first baseman.
So up next, Bly Madris. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Out to center. Cummings settles under it and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Mark Cole.
Here's the center fielder, Francis Cummings. He's already homered here in this one.
Cummings.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And that one wrapped foul.
Hey, let her fly right here.
The wind of the pitch. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He circles the bases. His second home run of the game. It's 4-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And here is Francis Cummings.
Francis Cummings.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So digging in, Warming Bernabel. 1 for 3. Now snap throw to first. Cummings back in on a dive.
Hey, see it and rip it up there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Cummings off of first with 2 away. And a 3-0 finds his own. There's a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. So 1 hit is all they get. 8th inning coming up. The Isotopes have the advantage, 5-1.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by these guys to get it done for the hometown fans.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Isotopes. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base.
So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill in this one, A.J. Smith-Shawver. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, got the W last time out. 6 innings, a quality start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
So 2 down, and now the center fielder, Francis Cummings. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay hot up there.
Smash to the left side. In plenty of time to first, and the inning is over. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Here's the center fielder, Francis Cummings. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Number 23 digs in now. Flied out his first time.
Hey, no outs now.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Cummings hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. So 2 down. Here's Keston Hiura.
Keston Hiura.
Center field, Cummings moving under this one, makes the grab, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. All tied 1-1.
Hey, come on, big dog.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Francis Cummings.
Francis Cummings.
Let's go, kid.
Dubin back to work. This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. An absolutely majestic shot. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they slide in front in the 6th. It's 2-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And now the center fielder, Francis Cummings. He's already homered in this game.
Cummings.
All right, one time.
Hey, let it fly right here.
You can do it.
Out towards right center field. Madris on the move to the alley. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that is the inning. So they strand a pair. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Space Cowboys lead it 3-2.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
7-2 your final here today.
7 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 11 men on base.
So just about set now. Our starting pitcher in this one, Ryan Rollison. What do we have on him?
Just a 4-inning start his last time out. He took the loss. They're looking for more out of this guy today.
Digging in, Francis Cummings. Went deep in the ball game last night.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's gone. His 9th homer of the year, and they add a pair. It's 2-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets reward.
Now, here is Logan Cerny.
The designated hitter, Logan Cerny.
And a pitch. And that one in the air center field. And a couple of quick outs.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Francis Cummings. He's already homered in this one. Cummings measures 5 feet 8 inches, batting in the cleanup spot. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games. Whips it to first. That's the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. The Isotopes with the lead 2-1. So 1 out, nobody on. Jacob Melton, the next to hit. He popped out his first time. That smash towards center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's at third with 1 away. That's a triple.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, they're up.
Now it's the shortstop, Nick Allen.
LPD,
He struck out swinging
Mayo.
at his first at bat. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Hey, get him at 1 here.
In the air, center field. Cummings on the move. He can't get there. It's a base hit. In from third is the tying run. It's 2-2.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
So here's the cleanup hitter,
Danilo.
Francis Cummings. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the first.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
On the ground to the left, down the line, and it's foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine.
Now this one's well hit. Way back there. On its way and out of here. Grand slam. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And now they're out in front. It's 6-2.
Oh, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise.
One down. And now the right fielder, Ross Adolph.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Cummings pulls that one down, and there are 2 outs.
The left fielder, number 32, Jacob.
Base is empty with 2 away. Francis Cummings now at the plate.
Cummings.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on, big guy.
This to third, and it stays fair.
Waste no time there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
2 outs, runner at first. And the batter now, Warming Bernabel.
Come on, big guy. You got this.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
So up next, Hunter Goodman.
Hey, and Boog, I'd say he's due.
Three-two now. High in the air, out to right. Adolph has this one sized up. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. 8th inning coming up. The Isotopes out front, 6-2.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
And your final, 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now.
Him moving silly. Wonder why nobody ever make it up.
The more I see of this guy, the more I'm convinced he has what it takes to be an impact player at the major league level. A lot of folks getting on board with that. He's really impressing with his play. Mike Lowell joins me. Mike, what are the things you look for in an impact player as a prospect who could translate it to the major league level?
Well, I think the first thing I look for is where's the wow factor? What does he do to really open my eyes? And then the second thing is, does he show me once? Is he just a guy in batting practice that can hit the ball over the lights? Or is he a guy that, you know, when the clock hits, you know, game time, can he do the same?
New status, road
My
to the
second
show
thing is, I would say it's got to be, does he show me that every day, day in, day out? Does he have the ability to do it consistently? I don't want a guy that can do it 3 days a week. I need a guy that can do it 5 or 6 days a week. You know, so that consistency, I think the minor leagues have a lot of guys that have big league ability. Can you have big league sustainability? Sure. I think is a big factor. And this guy's really impressing me, showing me that he can do it day in, day out, and he's opening a lot of eyes for a good reason.
You're out.
just about set to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Davis Daniel. What do we need to know here?
Last time out, it just seemed like he wasn't trusting his stuff. He fell behind in the count, walked a number of guys. Today, he's got to pitch aggressively, and he's got to pitch inside.
Francis Cummings will hit next.
Francis Cummings.
Hey, stay hot now. Nobody better. Nobody better.
Fought off foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
First and second, 1 out. Here's the third baseman, Warming Bernabel.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
The pitch. On the ground to first. Quickly to second for 1. Back to first, not in time.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Hunter Goodman.
1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Kelvin Gutierrez. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. This to center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 away.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Victor Reyes. 0-2 now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. High fastball, even.
Now it's the DH, Matt Frazier.
Matt Frazier.
Hey, just you and him. Get him yourself.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Reyes around third. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1. And he's got an RBI triple.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now the first baseman, number 54. Frazier, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs.
Hey, strike him out. Clutch up right here. Let's go.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Oh, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's.
Here's the center fielder, Francis Cummings. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Cummings, just 19 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. That's a laser base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now the third baseman, Warming Bernabel. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go.
Daniel checks the runner. Out. They got him, and that will end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Bees on top here, 2-1. Victor Reyes a chance to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Reyes.
Hey, come on, guys.
Kicks and fires. And that one hammered. Cummings raging back towards the wall. Looking up. Hauls it in on the warning track. 2 left on. 3 innings complete. The Bees have the lead. 2-1. And now, Francis Cummings.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Right time, right time.
0-1.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
Hey, see it. Hey, drive it. Here we go.
And a pitch. Foul ball there. First and second here, no outs.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it right here.
On the ground, and it goes just foul.
Hey, your pitch right here.
Line drive, caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince.
1 down. Next to hit, Adrian Placencia. He's 0 for 1.
Placencia.
Into center, Cummings. In position, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Jordan.
And now the center fielder, Francis Cummings.
Francis Cummings.
And nice and patient. Get your pitch.
In there for strike 1.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
And it's 0-2. On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Hey, need you right here one time.
Tapped softly on the ground. Placencia tosses to first, and 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Hunter.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Hunter Goodman. 1 for 3.
Hey, here we go, big
The
guy.
pitch.
Wait for yours.
Popped up. Paris under this one. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Isotopes out front here, 7-2. Here's the third baseman, Kelvin Gutierrez.
Third baseman, Kelvin
Adams gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Here we go, here we go.
Base hit center field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it. Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Guys can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Isotopes, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base.
Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Chris Rodriguez. What do you have on him, Chris?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Francis Cummings getting ready to hit. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. In there at the knees, that's strike 1.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That was a moonshot, his 11th of the year, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
Here's the center fielder, Francis Cummings. He's already homered here in this one. Cummings measures 5 feet 8 inches, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games. That one is absolutely belted. Lewis going back some more, and brings it in at the wall. And now, number 49.
The shortstop, Christian Sepulveda.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Out there to center. Brings it in, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kelvin.
Now the third baseman, Kelvin Gutierrez. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
The 0-2. Line drive, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
So digging in, Victor Reyes. 0 for 1 so far. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
And that is the third out of the inning. So they've been held scoreless through 5. We're through 5. The Isotopes lead it 2-0. Francis Cummings, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game.
Cummings.
Get your pitch.
Hey, you got a good one up there, huh?
In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Fires over to first. Out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Justin Harris.
Adrian Placencia digs in now.
Baseman, Adrian Placencia.
Right-hander kick steals. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Cummings makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
So up next, Francis Cummings. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
Hard hit down the line and left. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Justin Harris.
Hey, Needy, now your turn.
Come on, big dog. We need you.
Runner leads away at second. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Isotopes have the advantage 2-0. Bottom of the 8th, and now Victor Reyes.
The right fielder.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop.
So digging in, number 49. Lined, and that's a base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Hey, all right.
This is Kyle Lewis. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Snags it on the run. And that is that.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning. Well, you take a tie ball game into the ninth on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Isotopes. 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has AAA baseball for you. It's the Albuquerque Isotopes going up against the Salt Lake Bees. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Getting the nod on the mound, Tanner Burns.
Well, last time out, thought it was going to be pretty good, but wasn't able to make it out of the second inning. A real shocker. So he's fresh, and having had an opportunity to look at that last start, I expect him to be a lot better in this one.
And now the center fielder, Francis Cummings. Pitch is in there. Strike one.
No balls. 1 strike.
And the slider catches the zone.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. End of a half inning of play. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Here's the left fielder, Orlando Martinez.
The left fielder, Orlando Martinez.
This one in the air center field. And that is that. We played an inning, no score. So up next, Francis Cummings.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Come on, baby. One time. Here we go.
In there, and it's 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Out to short, Paris. To second, that's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Isotopes with the lead 1-0. One down. Now it's the second baseman, Adrian Placencia.
Hey, one away.
The pitch. In the air out to center. And it falls. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the
base is empty, 1 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Kyron Paris. Out to center. Cummings settles underneath it and makes the grab. 2 down.
The batter, the first baseman, Christian.
2 outs, base is empty. Number 49 now at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Hey, get him yourself right here. Let's go.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And that's the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the top of the 5th we go. The Bees on top here, 2-1. One out, base is empty. Next to hit, Tyler Cropley.
One out now.
One down, base is empty. That's towards center. Cummings drifts towards it. Makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting.
Back here at the ballpark, here's the center fielder, Francis Cummings. Cummings, just 19 years old. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He's scored 9 times in the last 10 games. That one down the line. Nice grab. Over to first. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions, hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now the center fielder, Francis Cummings.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
In there at the knees. And that's strike 1.
Let's go right here.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball left side. And that's a fair ball. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
1 down, runner at first. And now the shortstop, Orelvis Martinez.
Hey, I need you right now. Here we go.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Hey, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
And the 1-0. That one drifts inside.
Touch up for us. Right guy, right place.
That's inside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Warming Bernabel waits on deck. And a 4-pitch walk.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the third baseman, Warming Bernabel.
Clutch up. Drive him in right now. Here we go, bud.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Hey, drive him in for us. Let's go. We need you.
And he deals. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. So they strand a pair. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We are tied 2-2. So runner at second, 2 down. And now the first baseman, number 49.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
And that one is lifted in the air. Cummings makes the play, and it's out number 3. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner, so we are off to extra innings. All tied up at 3 apiece. And welcome back on to extra innings. Here's the center fielder, Francis Cummings. Man at second, nobody out, and Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Here comes a pitch. Swung on, belted.
Get up, throw some legs.
And forget it. So he leaves the yard to left. His 12th of the season, and they lead it. It's 5-3. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he does.
So digging in, Matt Frazier.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
0-1 now. Laser, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Across is the winning run, and they walk it off in the 11th. (6-5) the final here today. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The victorious Bees, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.
Just about set to go. And starting this one, number 13.
Oh, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball.
Oh, now this is blasted way back there, on its way, gone. A 2-run homer, his 13th home run of the season. It's 2-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
We'll do you one better than a tape measure by breaking out the numbers from StatCast. The distance, 450 feet on the dot.
Oh, my goodness. And that's one, Boog. You're going to see it making the rounds on social media all night long and all the highlights.
Victor Reyes a chance to hit. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. That's out to center field. Cummings under it, and that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go on to inning number 2. The Isotopes have the lead, 2-0. Chad Wallach now.
7, the catcher, Chad Wallach.
That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now the center fielder, Francis Cummings. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Cummings, just 19 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. That one's in there, 0-1. Rip towards third. Gathers and throws to first. Got him.
The third baseman, number 3, Orelvis Martinez.
Bottom of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Kelvin Gutierrez.
Third baseman, Kelvin
Gutierrez measures 6 feet 2 inches. Batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. In the air, center field. Cummings under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And a quick out, number 1.
The center fielder, number 1.
Here's the center fielder, Francis Cummings. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the first.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start.
Here's a rocket out to left. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. In comes the runner from third, and it's 3-1.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in. You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Hey, strike him out. Clutch up right here.
Rock back to work. Out towards left center. Cummings gliding to his right. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
And now the center fielder, Francis Cummings. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
Let it fly, big boy. Here we go.
And there's a foul ball.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
The 0-1. And fouled off. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Nelson headed home. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 7-1. And he's safe at second with a 2-run double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now here is Orelvis Martinez.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Runner at second, 2 down. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 4 runs in the inning on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 1 man left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Isotopes out front here, 7-1. Here's the catcher, Chad Wallach, 1 for 2.
Yeah. Wallach.
And that one in the air center field.
You got it.
Cummings grabs it on the run. Welcome back. Now the left fielder, Tyler Cropley.
The left fielder, Tyler Cropley.
Come on, guys. Come on.
The wind and the pitch. Now fly ball to right center. Cummings drifts towards it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Here's the center fielder, Francis Cummings. He's already homered here in this one.
Francis Cummings.
Joyce, the tall righty, 225 pounds, and he was a third-round pick in 2022. The pitch. Strike one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
See it, drive it, kid. See it, drive it.
At the belt and fires. Strike two.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Line drive to short and caught.
The third baseman, number 3, Orelvis Martinez.
He's 2 outs away. Tyler Cropley will hit next.
Tyler Cropley.
And the pitch. Ripped on a line. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same. Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Isotopes, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. AAA baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Albuquerque Isotopes going up against the Salt Lake Bees. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. And our starting pitcher here today, Davis Daniel.
Well, he tried to make it through the 5th inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
One down. Now the third baseman, Kelvin Gutierrez. The pitch. This to center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about, getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
He's got it. And that is out number 3. Scoreless after 1. Back here at the ballpark, top of the second, and now the center fielder, Francis Cummings.
Get the pitch. Stay hot up there.
Daniel back to work. Pulls that one foul.
Stay hot. Here you go.
On a line, base hit.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So up next, Warming Bernabel. Had the day off yesterday. Ground ball right side. Placencia tosses to first. One out in the second.
Batting sixth, the first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Hunter Goodman. Ball to strike. The pitch. Ground ball right side. And that's a base hit. The throw in. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Well, he just ran through a stop sign right there. Third base coach had both hands up, trying to hold him at the base. He decided to go anyway, and he's out by a lot at the plate. I'm sure the third base coach and the...
And here is Matt Frazier.
Designated hitter, Matt.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first two innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Center field. Makes the grab on the run. That is the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. And the batter will be the shortstop, number 49.
Christian Sepulveda.
The 2-2. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel...
So here's the cleanup hitter, Francis Cummings. And he's already singled in this game. And first offering is fouled off.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Lewis snags it for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Warming Bernabel.
And now it's going to be Adrian Placencia. Grounded out his first time up.
Placencia.
Now the 0-1. Runner on the go. Into center. Cummings has a beat on it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. So digging in, Francis Cummings.
Francis Cummings.
Cummings measures 5 feet 8 inches, just 19 years old. And he was a third-round pick in 2023. Hit hard, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now at the plate, Warming Bernabel. Popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. So one hit is all they get to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Bees lead it 2-0.
Here we go.
Orlando Martinez getting ready to hit.
Orlando Martinez.
The line to kick the pitch. Fly ball center field. Cummings gliding in towards the infield. Tracks it down for the out. And there's two down.
Matt Frazier.
And now the DH, Matt Frazier. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Cummings under it. Makes the catch, inning over. One out, base is empty. And now Francis Cummings.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
And he pumps it a strike.
0-1.
See it. Drive it like you can.
That one is absolutely belted.
Get up.
Out of here. He made him pay for that one. His 14th of the year. And we are tied. It's 2-2. So the streak stays alive. His fourth straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing.
Max Stassi comes up to hit. A strikeout and a walk.
Stassi.
Out there to center. Cummings makes the catch, and that'll do it. It's the ninth, and we are tied. A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
He's receiving an immense honor, maybe one of the largest you can get as a minor league player. He has been named to the MLB Futures Game at the All-Star Game festivities, recognized as one of the very best prospects in the game. MLB Network analyst Carlos Pena joins me now. Carlos, what does it mean for his stature among his peers to be named to the Futures Game?
Oh, this is huge because you're getting recognized. As a matter of fact, the organization and minor league baseball, Major League Baseball is telling you, you have what it takes, and we expect you to become a star in the big league level. That's got to feel good. Having said that, you have to put that behind you and say, okay, let me just keep on going, keep on grinding. Don't bask yourself too much in that glory because there's still some work to be done.
You're out.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. AAA action coming at you on the show. It's the Sacramento River Cats and the Albuquerque Isotopes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Albuquerque Isotopes.
Just a little bit away from first pitch. And today's starting pitcher, Adrian Martinez.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
And the batter now, Francis Cummings. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off.
Hey, say hi, huh?
And here it comes. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Dustin Harris. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Kicks and deals. Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Here's the third baseman, Warming Bernabel.
Rip it, huh?
On the ground to third. And the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight. And we're scoreless here on the show. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Here's Will Wilson.
Will Wilson.
Two outs. Base hit and a run in to score.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat.
And welcome back. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the DH, Casey Schmidt.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
This one in the air, center field. Cummings makes the catch, and there's one gone. So one out, nobody on. Francis Cummings digs in now. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. Cummings hitting third in the lineup, and he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games.
Get your pitch, drive it.
Out towards right center field. Bishop on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Number 9, Justin Harris.
Here's the catcher to hit, Patrick Bailey, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the righty deals. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Cummings puts it away, and there's one down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Edward Olivares.
Here's the center fielder, Francis Cummings. 1 for 2.
Cummings.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Hey, see it and rip it up there, kids. See it and rip it.
Rip to short. Wilson jumps, throws, barely got him for the out. Close play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Welcome back. Bottom 9. And now the center fielder, Francis Cummings.
Francis Cummings.
Howard back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
On a line out towards center. And puts the squeeze on that. 1 up, 1 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next. After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
Runners on base.
About to get started here. Getting the nod in this one, Peter Lambert. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he tried to make it through the 5th inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
Left field, way back there. That one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. We played an inning, no score. Here's the center fielder, Francis Cummings.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track. And every at-bat's a big one for him now as he looks to keep this amazing hitting streak going.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck.
Go.
And gone. They're going crazy in the dugout. Home run number 15 on the year. And they slice into the lead. It's 2-1. And he just keeps on climbing. The home run extends this big-time hitting streak another game.
And how can you not love what he's doing right now? I mean, he's doing this under a lot of pressure at this point, but it looks like he's playing a wiffle ball in the backyard. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Number 33 now at the plate. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. The 1-1. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Wilson around second, headed for third. Across is the runner from first. It's 5-2. And he's in at third with an RBI triple.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Absolutely smoked a baseball. It just...
Now batting Jordan Luplow. He's already homered in this game. And that one lifted in the air center field. Cummings going back on this one. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. So they do get 4 runs across, but they end up leaving the bases loaded. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The River Cats out front 6-2. So up next, Francis Cummings. He's already homered here in this one.
Cummings.
One pitch right here. Oh, now.
Ripped to right, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. It's a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Man at second with one away. Dustin Harris will hit next.
Harris.
All right, one time, right here.
Left-hand hitter waits. In the air, right side. Makes the grab for the second out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
First baseman, Hunter.
Hunter Goodman getting ready to hit.
Let her rip, let her rip.
And a pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Wilson gets under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. 7th inning coming up. The River Cats on top 6-2.
Wait for your pitch.
Back here at the ballpark now, Francis Cummings.
The center fielder, Francis Cummings.
And a pitch. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one's back there. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His 16th homer of the year, and they inch closer. It's 6-5. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there. When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. Guys are making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.
No errors. They left 11 men on base.
We welcome you to Red Rock Stadium. The show has AAA baseball for you. It's the Sacramento River Cats and the Albuquerque Isotopes. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill, Joe Rock. What should we keep an eye on here?
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't able to qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Out to center, Cummings. Settles underneath it. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Elliott.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Francis Cummings. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game. Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
There's a strike.
Stay hot up there. Here we go, kid.
Stay hot now, kid. Let's go.
And down on strikes he goes. That's the second out.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball.
Here's the second baseman, Kramer Robertson. Singled and scored his first time. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. Matos coming home. He will score, and they lead by 4. And he's got an RBI triple.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Into left center for a base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. He's in safely at second as a run scores.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now the third baseman, Warming Bernabel. Struck out swinging his first time.
Warming Bernabel.
3-2 now. On the ground right side. Gets it to first. That's the third out. Inning over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. On to inning number 4. The River Cats have the lead. 4-1. Here's Will Wilson. Grounded out his first time.
Will Wilson.
In the air out to center. Cummings settles under this one. Puts the squeeze on it. And there's one down.
Now batting. Right fielder. Winton Bernabel.
And now it's Hunter Bishop.
Designated hitter. Hunter Bishop.
That's out to center field. Cummings settles under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting. Left fielder. Elliott.
And now the center fielder, Luis Matos. 1 for 2.
Matos.
Hey, strike this guy out. Let's go.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Cummings brings it in for the third out. So they go quietly there to the bottom of the 6th inning. The River Cats on top here, 7-1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Francis Cummings. Cummings, just 19 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Slapped foul.
Get your pitch. Drive it right here.
One down, base is empty. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Third baseman, Warming Bernabel.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's the center fielder, Francis Cummings. 1 for 3.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Way out front for strike 2.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
In the air, left field. Ramos should have this one. He makes the grab, and the inning is over.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
They left 8 men on base.
Just about set to go now. And today's starter, number 29. Singy, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Patrick Bailey digs in now. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And that one is lifted in the air. Cummings under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll end the inning. End of a half inning of play. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score.
Hey, stay hot now.
And now the center fielder, Francis Cummings. Drove in their only run in last night's game.
And every at-bat's a big one for him now as he looks to keep this amazing hitting streak going.
Stay hot. Here you go.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Keep it rolling.
Man at second. On the ground, out to short. Throws across the diamond. That's it out.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, or LB.
So 2 down, and next is the designated hitter, Casey Schmidt. Grounded out his first time. That one laced to center and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's about as...
Base is empty, 1 away. And now it's Hunter Bishop. He tripled and scored his first time. In the air, center field. Cummings moving under it. Makes the grab. That's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 16.
And welcome back. Here's the center fielder, Francis Cummings.
The center fielder, Francis Cummings.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Harrison back to work. And it's fouled away.
Hey, like you can up there.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
On the ground to third. Zips it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, or LB.
And now the center fielder, Francis Cummings.
Francis
Cummings measures 5 feet 8 inches, 190 pounds. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games. That one ripped.
Go, go, go!
That's back there. And gone. His 17th of the year. And they're on the board. It's 3-1. So add another game to his hitting streak. Chris, this is remarkable.
Just so exciting. Game after game, he's given us a real thrill, and that swing was obviously no exception. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back.
Welcome back. Here's Will Wilson.
The shortstop, Will
Uribe back to work. And that one in the air center field. Cummings under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Francis Cummings. He's already homered in this game.
Cummings.
In there, and it's 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Here comes the 0-1.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The tying run at the plate. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
One time, right here.
High fly ball out towards left field.
Get out of here.
That's got a chance. And that ball is out of here. He'll circle the bases. His 18th home run of the season. And we're starting over. It's 3-3.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did. Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that these guys are playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse guy is giving you the same good food he's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
One error. They left 6 men on base.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. AAA Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Sacramento River Cats and the Albuquerque Isotopes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
All right, we'll be back to get this. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
Jonathan Aranda.
Left-hand batter waits. This to center field. Cummings moving back for this one. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 down.
Batting third.
Now it's going to be Casey Schmidt. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. And a 2-1 on the way. Center field. Cummings under it. And that is the third out of the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. One gone, runner at first. And now the center fielder, Francis Cummings. Knocked in all 3 of their runs in last night's game. There's a strike.
Hey, let her rip here.
And the right-hander deals. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The relay, but he's in there easily. And that'll keep his hitting streak alive. He's reaching heights that very few players ever have.
Yeah, when you're over the 30-game mark and showing no signs of slowing down, that's when the baseball world starts to get a little excited. This has become the story in the league right now. You start checking off the days until the next benchmark, 40, 44, 56. And as well as he's swinging it, it seems like all those numbers right now, Boog, they are doable.
Oh, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
The pitch. Got him swinging.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
The pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. It's 2-0.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here's Will Wilson.
The shortstop, Will Wilson.
Right here.
Swing and a ball popped up. Heller hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Batting 9.
Back here at the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Here's the center fielder, Francis Cummings.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Howard back to work. Swung on, belted.
Get over.
Way back there. And that one is gone. He sends it out of here. His 19th home run of the year. It's 4-0.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Francis Cummings now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one.
Cummings.
Hey, let her rip.
On the ground to third, might be 2. Throw, and it gets away. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
So digging in, Orelvis Martinez.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid.
In the air, right field. Luplo makes the play, and there's 2 away. First and third, 2 away. And now the first baseman, Hunter Goodman.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
Goodman.
Kicks and fires. Hit softly on the ground, left side. They get the force. Gets him easily, ends the inning. So they pick up a run on no hits, but they leave 2 men on. We played 4. The Isotopes out front here, 6-0. Next is the designated hitter, Casey Schmidt.
Designated hitter, Casey Schmidt.
That's towards center. Cummings drifts towards it. Squeezes it. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
And now it's Hunter Bishop. One, 2 now. This one in the air center field. Cummings under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left on. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Isotopes lead it 6-2. Man at first, and now the center fielder, Francis Cummings. He's already homered in this game. Cummings, just 19 years old, and he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games. Swings through that one, 0-1. Line drive, he brings it down. Nice play.
Timed it perfect. It's hard, I think, for those guys on the corners because, especially when it's a, right-handed hitter for third baseman, you don't see the...
Number 38, the next to hit.
The first baseman, Colin Simpson.
Here's 0-1. In the air, out towards left center. Cummings flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
We're at the top of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Jonathan Aranda. And the 0-2. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's the center fielder, Francis Cummings. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Hey, if it's high, let it fly.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
And a foul ball.
Trying to steal the first pitch strike with the breaking ball right there, but he was all over it in the box. Kind of sets up an interesting at-bat the rest of the way. A little chess match here.
Righty to the plate. And a foul ball.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
The 0-2. Bounce to the left side. And that's just foul. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Drive that pitch now, eh?
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He made him pay for that one. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 10-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's Elliot Ramos.
Elliot Ramos.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Brings it in, and there's one away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
All these guys just hadn't been playing fundamentally sound baseball, but today they put it together. This should start them rolling now. You have to pay attention to the details. If you do that with good pitching, good defense, you will win most of your ball games.
Final score here today, 10-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Here now is our final...
She's so persuasive. Oh.
A manager addresses his team about their recent slump.
Just about set to go now. And on the hill, Peter Lambert. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And there's one down.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 20.
Now here is Nico Decolati. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game.
2 down now.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Nothing across, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Francis Cummings will hit next.
And every at-bat's a big one for him now as he looks to keep this amazing hitting streak going.
Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, that's cat-like reflexes over there at the hot corner. Nice job of making that play. And
so up next, Eggy Rosario.
The shortstop, Eggy Rosario.
And a pitch. Fly ball center field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So the lineup flips over, and stepping in is the speedy number 5. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way.
And now the center fielder, Francis Cummings. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Ripped, but it curls foul. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye.
And now this is down for a base hit. Here comes the throw, and they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here's Hunter Dozier to the dish. He's 0 for 1.
Hunter Dozier.
And a 1-2. That one the other way. Takes it in for the out. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jordan.
Digging in, Jordan Beck. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you
Crawford, the lead runner out at second. Cummings at first. 1 gone. The other way. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, the first baseman, Hunter Goodman.
Hunter Goodman digs in now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First and second, 2 down. Fly ball to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. On to the top of the 5th we go. The Isotopes with the lead 1-0. Here's a speed threat. Number 5.
Number 5.
One out now.
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Relay throw to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Merrill.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
2 on, 2 outs. Hard hit, base hit. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 5-1. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's safe at third as 2 runs score on the play.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense.
And welcome back. Here's the center fielder, Francis Cummings.
Francis Cummings.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
The right-hander back to work. There's a strike. Cummings measures 5 feet 8 inches, 190 pounds, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Really nice sequence right there, and the change of speeds off the fastball. Really good arm action. Sold it. Changeup just doesn't arrive.
Line drive, base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Man at first. Here's the third baseman, Hunter Dozier. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Profar makes the grab, 1 away. So digging in, Jordan Beck.
Jordan Beck.
That's a strike. 3-2 now. Cummings leads off first with 1 away. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, 1 out. And here's the first baseman, Hunter Goodman.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly, buddy.
Line drive. That's a base hit. Cummings rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw home, he beats it. It's 5-2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And the batter now, Jackson Merrill, 1 for 2. Out there to center, Cummings makes his way towards it. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And that is the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Francis Cummings now at the plate.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with 1 swing.
It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Into center, Azokar has this one sized up, makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Six-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Isotopes. 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base.
One down, and now the center fielder, Francis Cummings.
And every at-bat's a big one for him now as he looks to keep this amazing hitting streak going.
Hey, no one better. Stay hot. Here we go.
First offering, runner goes. And that one hammered way back there. And it hits the top of the wall. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Here's Hunter Dozier to the dish.
Hunter Dozier.
Hey, let it fly. Let's go right here.
1-2 now. That's to third. Carpenter sends it to first. 2 gone now.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Jordan.
Man at second here with 2 away. Jordan Beck, the next to hit. Cummings stands at second with 2 gone.
Hey, your pitch right now.
And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 1 inning in the books here. The Isotopes on top, 1-0. Welcome back onto the third inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Corey Howell. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Cummings moving under this one, and it's caught for the out.
Batting 8th, the shortstop.
1 out, base is empty. Francis Cummings getting ready to hit. Doubled in his first AB.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's off the wall. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Dozier. First time up, he grounded to third.
Dozier.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
And the 0-1. On the ground to the left. Tosses across to first. 2 away.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Beck. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here we go. Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. The Isotopes have the advantage, 2-0. Jake Cronenworth digs in now.
Jake Cronenworth.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. One runs in. A second scores as well for 2 now.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hand.
Here's the center fielder, Francis Cummings.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Hey, need you right here, need you.
That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Wait for your pitch up there.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a base hit.
Boy, way to drive it.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now the third baseman, Hunter Dozier. Out to short. The throw to second is offline.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these guys work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
First and second, 2 down. And now the right fielder, Jordan Beck, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The pitch. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And now the first baseman, Hunter Goodman.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
Cummings, the runner at third. Dozier at second. Beck on at first with 2 down. Swing and a slow roller. Carpenter. They take the force out. 3rd out. So they strand 3 and leave them loaded. 5 innings complete. The Chihuahuas on top here, 4-2. Back here at the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Cummings makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Corey Howell.
So up next, Francis Cummings. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Ripped into center, base hit. Howell fires it to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And they trail by 1. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Oh, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Hunter Dozier will hit next.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Over to first, and he's safe. Cummings, the base runner at first with 1 out.
One time, let's go.
Hit in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
2 outs, runner on first. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Beck.
It's your pitch, huh?
The 3-1. That's out to center field. makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back. We go to the ninth. Stepping in, Eggy Rosario. Darnell back to work. Out to center. Cummings in position. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Michael Cantu.
And now the DH, Jose Azocar.
Hey, ground ball right now.
Oh, and 2 now. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no...
Runner at first with 2 away. And now, Francis Cummings.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center. Right now, they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Hey, right guy, right place. Here we go.
Right-hander kick steals. Line drive, base hit.
Rip, big dog.
Lead runner around second. Heller headed for the plate. Rosario with a relay throw. Tag, got him. And that's the ball game.
Sometimes games come down to this. You've got to press the issue. Try to get that run across and tie it up. But an excellent throw. Nice job of concentration putting the tag on the runner. Exciting finish to this game today.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now our final line score. First, for the victorious Chihuahuas, 4 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 14 runners on base.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. AAA action coming at you on the show. It's the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Albuquerque Isotopes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
First pitch coming your way next.
Albuquerque Isotopes.
All right, first pitch coming up. And towing the slab in this one, number 29.
Well, he's allowing just over 1 base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Francis Cummings. Perfect at the plate last night, 5 for 5.
Stay hot. Here you go.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one is out of here. That's what the fans came to see, his 21st of the year, and they jump out front. It's 2-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location.
Welcome back. New inning getting started. And now, Nico Decolati.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that's a base hit. just kind of sliced that one into center.
He's been swinging it really well lately. I could watch base hits like that one all day.
At the plate, number 5. Led off the game with a strikeout. The 0-2. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
The center fielder, number 28.
And here is Francis Cummings. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play.
Oh, and a great stop. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Hey, 2 here.
Here's the second baseman, Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And that is that. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. To the bottom of the 6th inning, the Isotopes have the lead, 2-0. So up next, Francis Cummings. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Gonzalez around third. He scores as well, and it's 4-0.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good, and that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up.
Here's the third baseman, Elvis Martinez.
Elvis Martinez.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Righty delivers. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw over to Cronenworth. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
The batter, the first baseman, Hunter.
And here's the first baseman, Hunter Goodman. 1 for 2.
Let her rip, let it go.
Cummings over at second, 1 down. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
The left fielder, number 9.
Here's the left fielder, Dustin Harris.
On, big guy. See you drive.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
That's a hit. Cummings around third. In there safely. And the lead is up to 5.
Well done. Drives in the run. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball up. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Azocar. 1 for 3. And the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Cummings under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 9, Jake Cronenworth.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Francis Cummings.
Francis Cummings.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
And the right-hander back to work. In the air to left center, Azocar. Long run. Can't get there, base hit. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
3 hits in this one, all of them for extra bases. What a game. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Orelvis Martinez. Cummings leads off second with nobody out.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
And he grounds one to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. He's safe.
Back-to-back base hits. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
So digging in, Hunter Goodman.
Now batting, first baseman, Hunter Goodman.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Takes it to the bag, that's 1. And a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over. When you win by 7 runs, it's a real encouraging game all the way around. The hitters feel good about what they did in this one, but the pitchers also know that if they get into a little bit of a jam, they know the offense is very capable of putting up runs. Good job.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Isotopes, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base.
And stepping in is the speedy number 5. And a rope into center field, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Passes third, he wants it all. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way.
Base is empty with 2 away. Next to hit, Nico Decolati. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Cummings sizing this one up, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at the ballpark, second inning set to go. Now batting Jurickson Profar. In the air out to center. Cummings makes the grab and a quick out, number 1. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Francis Cummings. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him.
And here we go, Boog. A chance to see if he can up his hitting streak to the magic 40-game mark.
The pitch. And there's a strike.
Stay hot, stay hot. Here you go.
And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
So up next, Orelvis Martinez. 2 hits in 13 at-bats in a series so far. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Profar has a beat on it. 1 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
1 out, runner at second. And now the right fielder, Jordan Beck. 1 run batted in yesterday, their only run of the game. Struck him out without a swing. Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike 3.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play.
And a swing and a miss. That ends the frame.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's the center fielder, Francis Cummings. Doubled his first time up. Cummings patrolling center field, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. In there for strike 1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. His 22nd homer of the year. And just like that, they're out front. It's 4-3. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Base is empty, 1 away. Now the third baseman, Chris Irvin. He reached on a walk his first time. The 1-2. In the air out towards right center. It gets down, a base hit.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with.
And welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's a speed threat, number 5. Hammered on a line, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpires.
Now it's the right fielder, Nico Decolati. 1 for 2.
Yeah, we got 2 down.
That's towards center. Cummings under it. And makes the grab. And that's the inning. So the bases are loaded here, 1 man gone. And now the center fielder, Francis Cummings. He's already homered here in this one.
Here we go.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. Goes to second for 1. Ow! The double play ends the inning and might have saved the game for them.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Francis Cummings. He's already homered in this game.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
Get your pitch.
That one is absolutely belted.
Come on, get up, get out.
And it one-hops the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orelvis Martinez.
Orelvis Martinez.
Looking good. No one better up there. Hi, Ego.
Runner leads away at second. And that one popped to short. Rosario drifts towards it. Drops into the glove. Out number 2.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Azocar, 1 for 3.
Hey, get him yourself right here. Let's go, baby.
Here's the 0-2. Back up the middle and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Go ahead, run on base. And now Corey Howell. And a base hit on a line. Heading for the plate. Here's the throw. Safe. He beat the tag. And it's 6-5.
Just a huge at bat right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Welcome back. On to the bottom of the 10th. Here's the center fielder, Francis Cummings. In a spot like this, are you up there thinking to yourself, I'm trying to end the game?
Absolutely. It's been a long one. You're hungry, and you're ready to go home.
And here it comes. A laser to left base hit. Heller rounds third, headed for the plate. The tag, and he's in there.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Orelvis Martinez now at the plate. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Kicks and deals. In the air, right field. Decolati gets there. He's under it. And there's one away.
The batter, the right fielder,
Jordan Beck getting ready to hit. So a big opportunity here with the score tied and that runner on second to start the bottom of the inning.
Yeah, and you know they're eager to cash in. You just don't want to come out of your shoes and make a mistake.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Wow. Ball game. Hunter Dozier leaves the park, and they walk it off in extra innings.
Get to extra innings, it seems like every guy's trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all headed home.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Here now is our final line score. First, for the victorious Isotopes, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the visitors, 6 runs, 15 hits. No errors. They left 16 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.